August 1st, 2025, a day that brings joy with newborns. Yes, if you're just welcoming your child or you just welcome your child, congratulations to you on this day. Of course, it's brand new month. Yes, I celebrate with you. All right, particularly for parents whose babies were born on this day. I must say once again, it could even be parents, by the way. You could be the one celebrating your birthday today, perhaps daddy or mommy. Congratulations to you. Maternity Line show marks the first day of August, moments of the new beginning. And of course, to all expecting little ones today, to those expecting little ones today or celebrating children born on this day, Zainab Yakin is wishing you a very hearty congratulations live on Maternity Line show. Yes, this show is airing on the nation's number one talk news and sports radio station, 99.3 Nigeria Info. I'd mentioned my name earlier. Yes, I am Zainab Yakin, by the way. Of course, we have podcast of this show on our website, which is www.nigeriainfo.fm. You might want to catch up on the past episode and, of course, other shows on the nation's number one talk news and sports radio station. Here, just go on the website. They are live right there. Do follow us across our social media platforms. We are at Nigeria Info FM on X, formerly Twitter. On Instagram, we are at Nigeria Info FM Lagos. And of course, where else again? Yes, we are live on Threads. Yes, same as the Instagram, which is Nigeria Info FM Lagos. All right, Facebook and YouTube, simply search Nigeria Info FM. Okay, Nigeria Info 99.3. Yes, that's the right thing to say. Like our page and subscribe to our YouTube channel. My handle on Instagram and on X is KENZAYNAB Lagos. Yes. Also watch us live right now on Facebook and on YouTube. Yes, you can watch the show live on there. All right. Lest I forget, because I always forget. I love to say congratulations to two of our midwives who have previously served as resource persons on this show, educating our mothers on the show. That's Nurse Bukola Emetwobi and Joy Ilediago. Let me tell you, Nurse Bukola Emetwobi welcomed a bouncy baby boy in June, and she was with us in April. Yes, also Joy aka Ilediago, certified midwife, welcomed a set of twin girl and boy in May, and she was the guest we had when we discussed the Fontanelle, that's Venix Casiosa. I'm sure you still remember. Yes, these are precious women to us. And today, guess what? We're having another midwife, in fact, chairman of NANHNM Lagos, to be talking to us on the strike and what expectant mothers can do this period. Do not panic. She'll be joining me right after the break. Please stay here.
This summer, don't just take a break. Live in it at Ziba Beach Resort. Whether it's summer romance, a summer family escape, or that long overdue solo recharge, Ziba is your slice of beachside bliss. Let the kids roam free while you dive into delicious meals, refreshing ocean dips, and those unbeatable breezy vibes. From daily activities for both kids and adults, there's something for everyone. Just visiting? Don't worry, we've got you covered with our day passes too. Book your summer spot now at zibabeachresort.com or call 0704 730 0013.
You've tried calling in, you've sent messages, you have had opinion, concerns, brilliant ideas. There's so much you've wanted to say, but time always runs out. The lines are always busy, the show keeps going, and your voice eventually doesn't get heard. But now, that changes. Now you have a chance to speak your truth, to express your views, to raise your voice where it truly matters. Introducing Voice of the People on 99.3 Nigeria Info. This is your platform, a space for real Nigerians to say what is on their minds. No interruptions, no time limits on the phone, and of course, you get to have your voice heard. Just you, your voice, your truth. Here's what to do. Record a short video of yourself, just 30 seconds or less, sharing your opinion on any given issue that concerns you. It could be about government, society, your community, fuel prices, insecurity, unemployment, healthcare, power, education, whatever you feel the need to be addressed. To record this video, make sure you are in a quiet place so we can hear you loud and clear. Then post your video on social media with the hashtag NigeriaInfoVOTP. That is hashtag NigeriaInfoVOTP. Let your voice be heard. Be bold, be honest, be real. Because on a voice of the people, everyone is listening. Nigeria is listening, and your voice could be the one that could spark change. Voice of the people. Every voice counts. Only on 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
.3 Nigeria Info, your number one station for talk. Let's talk.
This is
Maternity Line.
Maternity Line.
All right, Lagos and back, and it's Maternity Line Show on 99.3 Nigeria Info. I am Zainab Yakin, and today we are speaking to pregnant women and nursing mothers. What should they know during this ongoing warning strike? Yes, I'm not doing this alone. My guest is expected to join me in less than 2 minutes by Zoom. Yes, she'll be joining me. And what are we talking about? As I said earlier, before I tell you all of that, Lagos, you could also be a part of those who have been enjoying free diapers giveaway on Maternity Line Show. All right, many thanks to Mr. AY all the way from the UK. He has been of great support. He joined forces with me on this giveaway to mothers, in fact to fathers whose wife cannot listening to the show as we speak, because we have a number of fathers who usually listen to us. So if you just welcome your child, or maybe you have a baby or toddler still wearing diapers, yes, you're welcome. You could be a part of this diaper. The first two mothers or parents to drop me a message on WhatsApp are my diaper winners for this week. So get right on that, okay? Get on it and be that person. Among those who have benefited in the giveaway so far are Juliana Makinde, Mr. Akintibubo Olaoluwa Keton in Ikorodu. We have Nimat Sanusi in Yaba. So Mr. AY has been doing this. I mean, this will be like the first time that he would send me a sum of 10,000 naira to be given to mothers, you know, diapers. I mean, a sum of 10,000 naira to two mothers. So I have a way of sharing it. So it goes around. Please, you just drop me a message and you might be my next winner. All right. So today, as I entered earlier, I'll be joined by the chairman of the Lagos State Council of the National Association of Nigerian Nurses and Midwives, that's NANHNM, Comrade Christianah Adeboboye. Remember, the NANHNM which is the Lagos chapter, plays a critical role, including advocating for nurse welfare, including fighting for better pay, representing nurses at both state and national levels, especially during a crisis like the ongoing warning strike. So my guest she'll be helping us understand the implications of the strike for pregnant women and nursing mothers, including what to expect at hospitals and how to safeguard your health during this challenging period. We're hoping that the strike will get called off next week because the federal government and NANHNM leadership are set to meet again today, Friday, 1st August, to tomorrow. All right, to hash out the unresolved issues. However, previous meetings, according to reports, collapsed due to the absence of key officials like the health minister and head of service. So, long story short, my guest today, Comrade Christianah, has also emphasized that patients, especially, the mothers, expectant mothers, nursing mothers, must receive reassurance, that emergency care and labor support remain available even during this disruption. But sometimes we are in Nigeria, you go to the hospitals and because there is strike ongoing, you are feeling neglected, you are feeling unattended. So she'll be talking to us on things to expect during this period, but not to say you're not being attended to during emergencies, because this is very, very, very essential. All right, so let me check on my guest and I'll be back in just a moment. Please stay here, Lagos.
This is
Maternity Line.
Maternity Line.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
This is
Maternity Line.
Maternity Line.
All right. I'm hoping my guest is going to be joining soon. Actually, today happens to be the day she's defending her thesis in Lagos. I mean, I'm not sure in Lagos, but she did confirm to me yesterday that she'll be defending her thesis today somewhere, but she will be able to join. She confirmed. So hopefully she joins. So I have a message here. Good morning, Zainab. Please, can I get a diaper for my brother and a Muslim friend, Mr. Tunde Elegbede? It doesn't have to be Muslim, Christian, or whoever. You don't have to put all of that. And a Muslim friend, Mr. Tunde Elegbede. I'll be glad if he can be part of those who can win today. Thank you so much. Yeah, brother, does he have a baby? Can we get him to listen to the show? And hopefully he wins. All right. I can confirm that my guest has just joined me by Zoom. Good afternoon, Comrade Christianah Adeboboye. Good afternoon, ma, and congratulations to you.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, my presenter. Good afternoon.
Thank you so much for making
Nigerians.
time. All right, Nigerians, Lagos can hear you live on radio. Now, Madam Adeboboye, I understand that you have just squeezed your time, to be a part of this show today. This is why I've been saying congratulations to you on the defense of your thesis. Many more fits in the future for you in the mighty name of God. All right. So, Madam Christianah, I am aware that you have given assurance to my constituency people who are mothers, expectant mothers, and of course women in general. In your word, you say we hope that before the seventh day we will have attention and positive response from the federal government, referring to a critical need for more nurse recruitment and improved welfare. And now I would love to know, Lagos would love to know, what should a woman nearing her due date expect if she gets into labor during the strike? You might want to tilt back a bit because we have seen your head in full covering the camera. Please do that. Maha, I think it's better right now. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much for that question. Once again, I say good afternoon. First, let me say that to our pregnant mothers and nursing mothers and all other patients outside there, we love you and we wish to give you the best healthcare service that you deserve. However, we have found ourselves in this situation because there was no other option for us. I think sincerely, we are not happy because initially we thought this strike will not hold. I haven't set 15 days ultimatum for the federal government to look into the matter, engage the association in meaningful discussions and with best outcome. But unfortunately, there was no response, there was no engagement, and we ended here. So we sincerely do not believe we are going to end this way or we're going to have it because we know that when it happens, it affects everybody, not just the patients, it affects us too. It affects our patients that are very key to us. And so we are not happy in this kind of situation. And we sincerely say that our patients should please bear with us. And we hope for a better tomorrow, even now. Wow. However, for a woman who is pregnant and is near date, of course, we expect that every woman that is pregnant, number one, should know the expected date of delivery. Of course, she'll have accessed quality antenatal care before, the third trimester, which we expect that the first trimester, you should have engaged yourself or registered yourself in a private,
health facility,
primary health where you can actually receive care. And now, when it's near date, we expect that there should be a back plan. There should be an arrangement before now, and that arrangement should have been in a health facility that is equipped to take deliveries safely. And unfortunately, situations like this may arise as it is now. So what is the option that our dear mothers have? I will suggest that for everyone that is near this, one, you should be able to recognize the signs of labor. And of course, the signs, any danger sign, you should be able to identify and quickly seek medical attention in a nearby health facility that is capable of taking that delivery safely. So that is number one agenda. And it means that in that wise, because the strike action is on, it could be like an emergency, unexpected plan for the woman. We are sorry about this, but the best thing you do is sure you get to a health facility where you can access quality care, where they have qualified midwives and doctors that can manage the situation.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. But before we proceed, I would love for us to at least touch on the strike itself a bit. Now, why did NANNM choose to embark on the strike, on this warning strike at this time? And what specific issues are nurses in Lagos and across Nigeria demanding urgent action on? I think we need to understand that part.
across Nigeria, because the strike is a national strike.
That's
It
right.
is not a state strike. It's a national strike. And across Nigeria, we have series of demands that we have put forward to the government prior to this time. And presently, we have 9-point agenda that we expect that these demands should be met within 15 days ultimatum that we initially placed. And the demands include, number one, gazetting the nurses scheme of service approved by the National Council on Establishment in 2016 in Minna, Niger State. And the second one is the implementation of the National Industrial Court judgment of January 27, 2012. And that one has a suit number NIC AB 316/2020. We also expect that there should be upward review of our allowances, professional allowances for nurses and midwives. These are allowances that are peculiar to nurses and midwives as specialists. Number 4 is the employment of nursing personnel and adequate provision of health facility equipment. You know, you can agree with me that the present world that we have is evolving every day. And so we expect that we have the best of equipment to practice in various facilities where we work. And then number 5 is creation of a Department of Nursing at the Federal Ministry of Health. And 6 is the inclusion of nurses in the headship of health policy making bodies all over the nation where relevant. And then we have number 7 as the fair representation of the association on board and membership in federal health institutions. And number 8 is centralization of internship for graduate nurses. And finally, we agitate for consultancy for nurses and midwives. So these are the 9-point agenda. And I believe that if the government can take a proactive step to meet our demands, we will be happy, we will serve more, and this health system will be performing excellently.
All right.
Thank
you, Comrade Adeboboye, Lagos State Chairperson for NANNM. Having highlighted all the 9-point agenda, the demand that NANNM is requesting the federal government to see to, it calls for concerns because no one is able to tell right now except your body, the association itself. You are going to have a meeting with the federal government today on this, we gather. And I'm wondering, with all of this ongoing, are there still any public hospitals in Lagos currently running, say, maybe some skeletal maternity services such as labor and delivery? More like the first question I put to you. Comrade Christianah, please, does it seem like you're not hearing me loud enough? Because I can see...
Yes, I'm not hearing you loud enough. I'm trying to...
Oh, wow. I'm guessing you might need to increase the volume of your radio, maybe not radio, maybe your device, because I can hear you clearly. My voice is loud through my monitoring device as well. It could be from your end, I suppose. So just like yes, can you please confirm to us, for the benefit of our expectant mothers and a nursing mother right now, nursing mothers, that are there still public hospitals in Lagos currently running some maternity services such as labor and delivery? I understand from what you said at first, but can you confirm to us, do we have a list of hospitals in what local governments, if you have the information?
Well, presently, I don't really have a list, but I know that in Lagos, we are blessed with so many health facilities, and they are, all over the place, in every area, every local government. Of course, you will get a facility around you. So, and I believe that with this our blessed population, we have um, a lot of facilities, a lot.
Because it's Lagos.
I can't
Okay.
really pick
Okay.
one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So now, could you tell us what safety measures or alternatives should the women rely on during the strike, particularly those in late pregnancy or who just gave birth and they need nursing services right now?
Okay. Number one safety measure that I will want to talk about is that all our women should be familiar, or should I say, should be listening to news. We
Okay.
have technology in the best of it in this era. So you can also get news, get information from your phone, from your radio, from your TV, and all sorts. However, this technology have been there even before the strike. So our women, we expect that they should have assisted us to make this noise to the government that please attend to nurses so that we can be safe. We can be safe so that we don't have more mortality rates. Because if we are not there, we don't know what's going to happen to their mothers. So they should have availed the opportunity of connecting with the media, or making, escalating it for us, because we have a lot of mothers there that their husbands, their uncles, their brothers, they are at the helm of affairs. They are the policy makers, and we cherish the lives of these our women. So they should also assist in updating themselves on issues, on news, and then helping us too.
Oh.
However, we expect that a pregnant woman, or woman rather, should be able to identify first danger signs,
Okay.
which require that you quickly take action by moving to the nearest hospital. To also be able to identify signs of labor. Signs
Like
of
you rightly
labor,
said earlier,
that
yes.
means you don't delay. You should avoid delay. Delaying at home to take decision may be very risky to women and children. So we should encourage ourselves to be able to identify signs of labor and quickly take decision. Do not delay. Decision making power, we know generally, is with the men, our fathers, our husbands, our brothers. Yes, that is our culture. Then a woman who has been attending clinic and the family is expecting a baby should also be proactive. We should be proactive. We should take steps. We should not delay. We should locate the facility that is equipped, that can assist, especially now, and then we should access care as soon as possible.
Okay.
We should also get ready those things that will be helpful, like financial means. Every woman who is pregnant should have some amount of money kept somewhere in case of emergency. It should also be with our neighbors in good terms, so that even if the decision maker, our father, our husband, is not at home, we can also have somebody to help. Learning that these days we don't encourage women to come to the hospital alone. They must come with a companion, somebody who is going to support them, who is going to provide a kind of support that will enhance safe delivery. So the support person should always be informed, should be carried along, should be accessible, and should be available. And then we should be able to transport ourselves quickly to the place of care without any delay. Transportation to the hospital is key. We should encourage ourselves to do that. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. Before I proceed to if no solution is reached after 7 days and the rest of that, I would love to state that just like everywhere else, or anywhere else in Nigeria, today, nurses and midwives are the heartbeat of maternal and child care. Reason we are having the chairperson to speak to us today, because when issues like this is ongoing, what happens how does this make expectant women or nursing mothers feel? Would antenatal clinics be closed? postnatal cares, will it be store? Pregnant women are left confused, afraid, and often unattended. So this is why we are having this conversation. All right. So if you have any question for Comrade Christianah, this is your best time to call in and ask your question. Are you currently attending antenatal sessions at the public hospitals affected by the strike? What has changed for you this week? If you're due to deliver soon, what are your biggest fears about not having access to full nursing services? Feel free to call in. Have you had any rescheduled? Have you had to reschedule a baby's immunization or postnatal clinic due to the strike? What advice do you need? Comrade Christianah is here to attend to all of that. Now, Comrade, if no solution is reached after 7 days, what happens next? Should expectant mothers prepare for a prolonged disruption?
Well, I want to say that we don't expect this condition or situation to continue till 7 days. And then peradventure, it happens that way. No, don't let me think about that.
Okay.
Let me say that we are so optimistic. We believe that our government will be responsive already. They are calling for meetings. So we expect that it will be resolved before 7 days by the special grace of God.
All right.
We expect that it will be resolved. But if it persists, it means that after the warning strike, we may serve notice for an indefinite strike, which we do not want to do because of our patients.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. I have
And the health
callers.
system.
I have some callers here. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good
I
afternoon.
believe this is maternity line.
Yes, that's right. Yes, please.
Okay, this is Kenny, please. The first thing I want to say to the medical personnel there is I'm supporting what you all are doing. I know that you're human beings and you have needs, and the government needs to do the needful to stop this staff exodus and attrition. Having said that, please look at the danger signs for a pregnant woman, as somebody that is available to assist them. Thank you. Bye.
All right. Thank you, Kenny. Comrade, kindly be on a stable spot. We are seeing a lot of interruptions around there, having to put your head and all of that. You might want to increase the volume of your device, okay? Kenny just asked that you should please highlight danger signs that a pregnant woman might experience this period, and also mention the available nursing care that will be on ground this period.
Okay, thank you very much. I think one of the things I want to first say is about the danger signs which any pregnant woman can have, whether she's in labor or not. Danger signs could include persistent headache, abdominal pain, persistent abdominal pain. Danger signs could include dizziness. It could include fever in a pregnant woman, convulsions, excessive vomiting, and sometimes they may have fainting attacks. All these are danger signs. Swollen legs, raised blood pressure. These are danger signs in pregnancy that should not be taken lightly. Whether you are due or not, these are danger signs that you should quickly seek. Medical attention for. Also, if a woman is not due to date and is draining liquor, is having contractions which are not as a time you are expected to deliver. So such a woman should quickly move to the hospital.
And what nurse services will be on ground?
For women, again?
What are the nursing services that will be on ground this period?
We have some critical centers. Some operations are on in some critical areas. You can also call the emergency line, depending on the state you are.
What are
you can call for help.
Okay, what?
You can call some emergency line.
Do you know that of Lagos State?
We have 112.
112.
Hello?
Okay, please speak on,
Yes.
speak on, comrade.
All right. So for the pregnant woman who is due and
112.
is going into labor, you will see some signs gradually like abdominal contractions, which is telling you that the tenant is ready to move out. And he's saying, the landlord, please release me. And then you see the uterine contractions that is, it may not be too strong at the beginning, but you start experiencing it. You may also see some amount of liquor draining, or you may see, I don't know how to put it, that will be very, very clear, because once the cervix is open, the operculum will come out, and that is a very tenesmus mucus that comes out as if telling you that the cervix is ready to expel the content. And so, a woman can see show like that contractions, some amount of fluid, and sometimes women can see blood. And that one, even whether you are due or not, is something you must quickly move to the hospital.
Okay. Okay. Because of time, we have more people trying to call into the show. The numbers to call 0201465719. Wow, I said that off the top of my head. 020127709993. Okay, this last call possibly. Good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon.
Thank you, guest.
Good afternoon.
I just want to say that I don't think that the nurses would prefer this strike rather than be in their place of work or duty. I just feel that at this point, if only the government can listen to their demands and just do the needful rather than waste money on frivolities, we can definitely stand the tide.
Sorry.
I'm with you.
Just last week, are you with me?
Yes, please make it wrap up on your thoughts, please.
Last week, I lost a friend who lost her pregnancy. She was actually giving birth to twins, Lady Zainab. Just last week, complications arose. Now come and imagine a situation whereby there's no nurse on duty because of this strike. So all I can just say is, let's just do the needful. The government of the day knows what to do. They should go ahead and do the needful. The last time I was at Lut and there was a strike, the nurses were not willing to leave. It took the extra effort of this nurse body to come and flush them out of each of the wards. Let's do the needful. They know that they need a better remuneration for the services being rendered. The nurses are over-labored. They are being labored. Just give them their severance package and up their demands. I think pregnant women, nursing mothers, and everybody should be on this case for us to get to the root cause of this and solve it once and for all.
Thank you,
no more
Mrs.
medical
Adeboboye.
tourism.
Thank you,
Fix this country, fix the medical sector, allocate the necessary budget, and let's move on, please.
Mrs.
Thank you very
Obole,
much. God bless you,
We
madam,
know
for coming
you
on
are,
the show.
thank you, Mrs. Obole. We know you're embittered. We know you're bereaved, and I'm sorry over the loss of your special one. May God grant her an eternal rest. I'm so sorry. Comrade Christianah, can you hear me, madam?
Yes.
The video out there isn't so encouraging. So, Comrade Christianah, please, just like what Mrs. Obole just said, she was talking about a wake-up call for systemic errors in maternal and child health. And now, I would love to ask you, last question, how can this strike serve as a wake-up call, for systemic investments, let me put it that way, in maternal and child health? Please, in 30 seconds.
Thank you very much. So I did not hear the...
She was making a comment and then she lost a dear person who was at the point of giving birth just last week to a set of twins. Okay. And that was heartbreaking.
Oh my God. So sorry about
Please,
that, madam.
Let's go in 30 seconds. We have to go, Comrade.
All right. This could be a great call for us to initiate a lot of investments in maternal and child health, because presently, you know that we still have a very high indices when it comes to, we have high indices in maternal and child mortality.
We have to go,
And
madam.
we are looking at meeting up with the global standard, bringing down this mortality rate before the year 2030 to about 70 per 100 life paths. Because already Nigeria has
We
1512 per
Yes,
100
I'd
life
love to bring
paths.
you back
So
again,
if
madam, because we
the
have to
policymakers
go. We have to
can
go. I'm
invest
so
more,
sorry.
Headline News on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Hello, Lagos. It's time for the news update. President Bola Tinubu wants state governors to focus more on improving the lives of people in rural areas. At the National Economic Council meeting on Thursday, he urged them to invest in rural electrification, mechanized farming, poverty reduction, and key infrastructure. Tinubu insists the economy is on the path to recovery, but says real growth must start from the grassroots. He is also pushing for better school enrollment through school feeding and wants insecurity tackled alongside economic reforms. The Federal Executive Council has approved nearly 1 trillion naira for major upgrades at airports across Nigeria. Aviation Minister Festus Keyamo says the biggest chunk will go to the rebuilding of Terminal 1 of the Lagos International Airport, with the structure stripped down and fully modernized. Airports in Kano and Port Harcourt will also be upgraded, and they will get their runways upgraded, lighting systems and security infrastructure as well, under the Renewed Hope Infrastructure Development Fund. FEC has also approved a 30-year concession plan for the Kano Ibiam International Airport in Enugu. Teaching hospitals and universities across the country are set up for electricity boost following the approval of nearly 69 billion naira for power projects. Power Minister Adeboboye says the move is meant to ease the energy burden in key sectors like health and education, especially where poor electricity supply has led to service disruptions and even industrial actions. The funds will go into solar-based electrification projects in 8 more institutions, including Unilag, Abu Zaria, OAU, UNN, UI and UCH, Unical, and the Federal University Wukari. The U.S. has placed a 15% tariff on Nigerian imports after President Donald Trump announced new tariffs for more than 90 countries. This comes after the U.S. president signed a new executive order. The new tariffs are scheduled to kick in from August 7th. However, goods that are loaded onto ships by 7 August and those that are already in transit will also not be affected by the rates if they reach the U.S. before the 5th of October. And that's all for the news at this time. I am Boluwati Fair. Jagade, thanks for staying with us.
This is the most talked about talk station in Nigeria.
Ask my husband to do something. He doesn't want to. He has been a lazy man all his life.
Nigerians think raising children should just end up with domestic chores. We're not talking about cognitive abilities, travel to Mars and the sun and the moon. We're thinking of pounding yam and cooking soup.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
Down for Conversations is a 90-minute interactive magazine show augmented by special guest interviews. We'll be exploring the socio-political and the socio-cultural issues in Nigeria whilst weaving you through the lunchtime traffic of Lagos.
What this man just did was to remind me of what I have forgotten. So what he has said, will he bring back my sister? How can you be clapping for a sinner and you are donating money?
Join me, Eriti Bakari Yusuf, every Friday
1 to 2:30 p.m.
on Nigeria Info 99.3 FM, your number one station for talk. Now let's talk.
This is where Nigerians come first for the best of talk.
My wife beats me like you beat, I don't know, maybe an animal.
A category of females, adolescents, that should not be giving birth and in fact being forced to give birth. Not even once, but multiple times.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
And it's a good afternoon.
I'm so glad to be back. Well, I'm happy to be back. Not glad is not the right word, because glad implies that I had a terrible holiday. No, I didn't. I had a really good holiday. Although I feel like I need to go back, but that's a gist we're gonna have to share another day. But I had a really good holiday. But I am happy to be back because I missed all of you. I don't know if you love your work as much as I do. I literally can argue it with anybody that nobody loves what they do as much as I do. Nobody, honestly, nobody. Because I am always, if you could tie me to the radio, like literally, for 24 hours, 7 days of the week, the whole month, 365 days of the year, I would be there. As long as Zena puts the AC on, so I'm not hot. Right? So I'm always happy to be back. But even more so when it's time for conversations, we do truth on Down for Conversations. We're a family. We do jiggy.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3